Welcome back. And we're moving into our second segment for today, finding out more about an upcoming event being hosted by the Bandits Sports Organization. And with us to tell us more about it, we have Janine Jones, who is the marketing manager, and we have Chantel Magdaleno Petzold, who is the communications manager. Good morning.
Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you all for being here.
Taking the drive down from Belmopan.
Thank you for hosting us.
So let's just start off by talking a bit about the Bandit Sports Organization itself and some of the work that you do.
Okay, Bandit Sports is the only sports organization in Belize. We deal with sports, different sports. You know about our football team, which is one of the champion teams in Belize, and we have our elite basketball team, and we also have softball. It was established in January of 2016, and we've been doing good. You know that our team is going to represent Belize in the CONCACAF for football in August of this year, and we can boast that we're the only organization in Belize who does this. We're the only ones who do all of this, and Bandits name is nothing that it's popular. It's Belmopan. Bandits represents Belmopan, and
so you definitely have all of Belmopan behind you with your team support, right?
yes.
Okay. Now, I like that you talk about how much people know the names, and definitely when it comes to football, it's a force to be reckoned with. And you're also building your brand when it comes to basketball as well. Talk about how the organization supports the teams and athletes.
Go ahead, Janine.
I'm not the morning person, right?
That's
so I'm still getting there. Could you repeat
How you support teams and athletes as an organization, as a sports organization?
Well, it's a professional organization, right? So we pay them. They're paid to play for us. Some of them, we find jobs for them, so we create employment outside of them just playing football or softball or basketball. And that's basically what we do.
I gotta say, in Belize, we don't have the culture where athletes are full-time. And it's really unfortunate because I think that when you hone that skill, that whether it be basketball or football, softball, whatever it is, then that's when you're able to not only, do what you love full-time, but bring recognition to the country and expand what it means to be a professional. Because it's very difficult to be a professional basketball player and make it big if you're still at a desk job or if you're still at a 9 to 5.
I don't think we're at the level where we can afford to really pay them as full-time athletes as yet. So that's the reason why at our club we try to find jobs for them, and they get just it's a mere stipend that they play for, because with the NEBL they established a pay the scale where you can only pay them something like $300. That's the most a player can make in the NEBL league, where in football, I mean, that they don't have that. So some players, we have international players, because we're trying to elevate our standard and let it be international standard. So our players, they play for $500-600 a game, so. And with the sponsorship, especially with Bandits, I mean, everybody knows that it's owned by the Honorable John Saldivar. So getting sponsorship, it's very difficult because automatically they believe we have all the money. And so we have 3 major sponsors, which it's Builders Hardware, which is right from Belmopan, the Wood Stop, which is right from Belmopan as well, and Jebco Construction. Along the way, basketball comes along, we brought in Impact Designs and Play Tune Entertainment, and football has its own little groups that come along to help us along the way, but it's rough. It's really hard getting sponsorship. So, Chantel and I, we go to all of the games, and it's very, very rough listening to fans. It's challenging for us, like I said, wearing the bandit helmet, because everybody automatically, if you win, it's because you're cheating. You pay the rest. you know, we're already used to being champions, so we go for the best.
Okay, and let's talk about the charity aspect of the organization.
Well, we started 3 years ago when it was Belmopan Red Tigers. I have to say it correct because Janine corrected me in the vehicle a while ago. And how Bandits elite basketball team came about is what we took it over from when we amalgamated the teams, and we ended up with Bandit Sports. So it was an idea that came from the Red Tigers organization. Red Tigers, like what Jenny said. And they came up with an idea to have a celebrity match. And so they had the first Belmopan celebrity match in 2015, and we had another one last year. But the first year we had it, we didn't have a charity aspect of the basketball, the celebrity match. So last year we decided that we would find an organization in Belmopan that we would donate 10% of our proceeds that we make after expenses to that organization. And we did it last year, and we donated a check to Help Age Belmopan. This year, we chose King Children Home. It was the first children home in Belmopan, and they moved out of Belmopan and they went up to Cotton Tree Village. Everybody knows that that was the only, before Mother's House of Hope, that was the only children home who took in children who were fostered and children who had difficulties at home. So what we decided to do this year is that we're not only going to give them the money, but we're going to give back to them. So we have prepared an event that will happen on the same day of the celebrity match, where we'll go there and we'll do painting and art activities and ask some of the celebrities to come and participate. And then after the match, we'll give them the money. How we came about with choosing the celebrities, well, we don't have celebrities per se in Belize, but we have prominent Belizean figures in our country. So we sat down as a committee and we came up with brackets of people that we want to have in the celebrity match. So we have DJs, we have news anchors, we have CEO, we have the mayor, we have Honorable Jan Saldiva, and it's always fun because the mayor and the Honorable Jan Saldiva are rivals. They're not on the same team, and they have been participating for the last 3 years. We have some people that we brought back that we had already in the match, and then we have new people, new faces that we're going to bring with us. And we're pleased to say that Marlene is one of our celebrities this year, and she's quite excited.
And I was going to ask, what has the reception been like from our celebrities? You could start with that one.
Celebrities, I don't know about that. Go ahead, you answer.
You should tell
When
us.
I emailed Marlene and I told her that we're interested, and if she would like, before the email went out, I IM'd her and I asked her if she is interested, and she was like, wow, sounds really exciting. And we've been getting very positive, especially from the people who we're just bringing this year. They seem to be very excited, and it's not about who can play basketball. It's entertaining because you'll see who all have two left foot, who all can't throw a ball, who can't find their partner. It's about fun, and it's doing something to give back to the community. So we're very excited. Are you excited, Marlene?
Of course I am, and that is true. Chantel reached out, and they find a way to tug at your heart, because they said, oh, it's for King's Children's Home, which is one of the children's home that I visited from I was very young, and it would be good way to provide funds for them. So that's a great way to be able to give back. And I have warned them that it will be entertaining, because we'll see.
well, our official promotion starts today.
Yes.
Well, yes, today leading up to it, and it gets really, really exciting because the guys, especially the DJs, they're a handful. They start putting out videos, and it's a lot of chit chat, and it's amazing leading up to that day. So I'm looking forward to it, and of course, we have Team Coca-Cola, and they're coming back because they have been the champions for 2 years, and so they're coming to defend their championship.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yes, and that's the team that the Honorable John Saldiva is a part of, and then we have the Miss Belmopan. Tanya is going to be a part of that that team, Tanya Carter. The commissioner of the NEBL, Mr. Karim Juan, he's going to be a part of that team. We have Flavors, who's from Belmopan, from Cloud9. Brother Fem Cruz, he's going to be a part of that team. We have Taron, who's going to represent Love FM. Everybody knows Stig, the artist. He's going to be a part of that team. Then we have Hedge, who is from Builders Hardware, because we brought in people from our sponsors as well. And it's going to, Miss Universe. Bex,
Belize,
yes, yeah. Rebecca, she's going to be a part of that team. And the head coach is going to be Coach Doug, Dougie. And their opponent this year, we brought in one of our prominent business in Belmopan, Impact Designs. They've been around just about 2 years now, but they are making a name for themselves. They printed our shirts, of course, and they print most of our materials for us. And they will have, the owner, he's going to be a part of the team. We have the mayor, Marlene, that is your team, so you're going to be with our mayor. And Mr. Michael Perryfeet, he's going to be a part of your team. We have Inspector Gambis, everybody knows him when it comes to football, so he's going to be a part. We have Big John, Jago, and those are some of the names that you guys can identify and reckon with.
And you have several others that will be involved as well. Now, looking at the reception since you first hosted this 3 years ago, what has been the response from people?
They look forward to it every year because when the basketball season opened in January, everybody, when is celebrity match? And we had to keep changing the day so we could accommodate the schedule of the
We
NEBL.
actually have people that still come and say, so I'm not classified as a celebrity?
Oh, yes, we get the fights too, the fights.
We get the fight talks,
so what do you
everything.
have to be? I got a message on the Bandits Facebook page. My dad should be considered a celebrity, and we get fight because everybody said, what is the category for you to be a celebrity? It's not, we just use the word celebrity and we just try to choose people and try to change it up a little, but they have some people that you just have to bring back. Like, we have to bring back Hedge. He was one of our MVP. We have to bring Gambis, because Gambis bring flavor to everything. Everybody loves Gambis, and you know he'll come with his signature dance. And we have to bring the mayor, of course.
Some of the people that we identified with are people that have a large following. You know, so we're looking at, they are going to bring their fans. So that's how we identified and how we selected some of them as well.
And one of the good things about the celebrity match is that everybody is involved, our players, because even on the roster we have two of our footballers, the captain and Marlon Mesa, who is very popular. And then we also have the guys from the basketball team. They are the persons who do the desks. They do the skills challenge. They're assistant coaches. And so we get the team involved. It's not just about the celebrity, but it's about the Bandits brand. Everybody is involved. All the basketball and the football player and the softball players are expected to be there. And it's just going to be something that is a family, because Bandits, the Bandits name, we're a family. We get on each other's nerves, we fight, we quarrel, but at the end of the day, when we have a game, we're all out there working hard.
End product is always amazing.
And of course, there are pre-game activities as well that people can head out and watch. What do those entail?
Those are the skill challenge, and I think we normally do a 3-point shootout, a 3-point challenge, and the celebrities are the ones that take part, so they get to walk away with the trophies for that. So you could participate. You could do the 3-point. I will wait on your video because last year Indira was a part of it, and I remembered going in a nighttime with her to train with one of the basketball players, and I video and post it, and she's getting ready. So I'll wait for your videos.
Okay, yeah.
And that's the fun part about it, that the videos are the hype. And they usually come out maybe like this weekend and early next week, when just before they're going to come out, because one of the videos that always stick in my head was the one that Flavor did, that Omar from Cloud9 did, and they have this guy in Belmopan that everybody knows, Franz, and Franz go around and he wash vehicles and stuff, and when he put Franz in that video, that went viral in like minutes. And another video from the first year was Miss Cooley. Everybody knows Miss Cooley in Belmopan. Miss Cooley is a legend in Belmopan. She was the only person who used to sell snacks at school, and she has a food stand. Every Saturday you go at that food stand, it's crowded. Everybody buys food on Saturday from Miss Schoolie. So when Miss Schoolie video came out, I think that was that was the best video, and the game was crowded. And everybody, last year we didn't bring Miss Schoolie, and people asked to bring Miss Schoolie back, so we had to bring Miss Schoolie back this year.
Oh, she threatened us.
Oh,
She threatened us. She said we have to bring her back. So, Miss Cooley, you're back.
So tell us about the logistics. Where, when, times, where people can get tickets and all of that good stuff.
You guys will be able to pay at the door. It's $10. It's going to be at the UB gym on Thursday, April 27th. That's a weekend for us. That's going to be a packed weekend because, like we said, we have basketball, we have football, and we have softball. So that weekend, it starts off with the celebrity match for us.
it's also Agric weekend.
Agric weekend, yes. The Friday, well, depending on we have a game tomorrow night, basketball. It's going to be against the Western Ballers, so make sure you guys come on out to support us at the UV gym. And depending on the outcome of that, if we win, we get to play on Friday night. And on Saturday, we have our semifinals game 2 against the BDF in Bauman. So Bandit Sports, our hands are filled. It's almost like a full-time job for us dealing with the organization, you know.
And it's, what date is it going to be? It's Thursday, we said?
Thursday.
And what time?
Thursday, 8:30 is the game, but we start like from 7 with the skills challenge and everything.
Okay.
So we're still trying to put together, I think, one of the kids' game because we have under 17, we have under 15 teams with basketball, so and football. So it's
Okay.
our hands are filled.
And can I just push this in with Bandits football? What is very unique about our organization is that the football starts from the little kids, so they move up from one level to the next because we have under 13, we have under 15, we have under 17, and some of the guys that are playing on the Bandits team right now, they grew up playing football with our organization, and I'm always so proud to boast that we're the only one who is doing that in Belize. So we are very unique, and I can boast, and I'm proud to wear my little pirate on my shirt.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all for stopping in and giving us the details. The game takes place next Thursday. The game actually starts at 8 p.m., but there are pre-game activities that people can come in and check out, and they can buy their tickets at the door, right?
Yes, and they can buy our shirts. They're $20, and we have them available at my house, or you could get them from management.
Oh, okay.
And like our Facebook page,
Yes.
Bandit Sports
Follow
on
us.
Facebook, and follow us.
The most amazing club.
All right, ladies, thank you for joining us, and I can tell you it'll be very entertaining. And of course, it is for a good cause and also to keep the athletes to provide the support that they need, right? Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're going to go ahead now and take a break. When we come back, we'll be joined by representatives of Belize Telemedia Limited to talk about their upcoming promotions. So stay tuned.